Our next guest knows a thing or two about singing. Television.
I'm about to get fired, aren't I?
And talking on the radio.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Hearing all over Smooth FM. Please welcome our mate, David Campbell.
What a good song.
Hello, handsome.
I love this song. Welcome to the DCC, DC.
Hello.
What do you have
You were
the
looking
most?
great.
Yes.
I thought I came in with a bit of a dad energy today. You know, I've got the collared shirt,
Yeah.
rag jeans. I'm wearing my North Face, but it's got no sleeves.
The
Yeah.
puffer
Daddy
vest
I've
is...
just dropped the kids off at dance, you know, so it's a big dad energy today.
Dad
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
You got the perfect hair. You always have the most perfect quiffed hair.
It's when you try to hide all the receding bits, you've got to quiff it.
Yep.
Is it
Dad's out there feeling me.
Quiff or queef?
Quiff. You got a great
That's
quiff.
something else. That's something else.
You've got beautiful queefed hair. What is the perfect pop song, David Campbell? Because we were just talking about the weekends. I can't feel my face. Of course, pre-sales on now, all on sale tomorrow for the weekend.
Thanks
Max
for that
Martin.
plug.
Yeah. Max, have you got something to do with the show?
No.
Max Martin.
Max Martin.
Max Martin.
Yeah.
So that's the perfect pop song.
I mean, because he wrote it, so.
Wake me up before you go.
Oh, yes.
It's the perfect pop song.
It is quite
Is
wonderful.
this smooth? Wait,
Oh,
one minute.
wow. Yes.
Wow. We did an Ariana
No, but
Grande
it's,
song,
have you not
please.
seen the documentary yet? You guys seen the documentary, the Wham documentary
I
on
have,
Netflix?
and it's the most, like the biggest letdown of a documentary I've ever seen in my
really?
life.
Why
listen to
do we
him,
not
don't listen
agree?
to
What
him.
is wrong with you? Have you no heart?
Well, it's just photos and voiceovers.
And also, no.
That's most
No.
documentaries. Have you never seen it? That's most documentaries unless someone is still alive. R.I.P. George, who's a legend.
Okay, here it is.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Does
you
that
all
not
the
make you
vibes,
smile?
right?
It
Definitely.
does. It does make me smile.
Like
It does
this.
make me smile.
You send the boom boom. Oh, come on, guys. Don't make me go embarrassing dad here. This
way.
close to Father's Day.
No way.
Oh,
you
yeah,
got the
of
best.
course.
I love your voice so much. I
You
love
know,
when you
and-
sing. Oh, my gosh.
No, I was just saying, one of my favourite moments on stage, it was when we had to do this Disney on stage tour, and Ricky Lee and
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
Disney
to do
Under the Stars.
Disney Under the Stars, and we got to sing Beauty and the Beast, like we were Celine
come on,
Dion and
come on.
Peebo Bryson.
It was so good. It was so much fun. and we got to do it with just, I think, was it Chong playing piano?
Chong Lim, yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
No,
I've
it's
still
really
got
hard.
that video. Is
Yeah, we'll find the video and
We'll
post it. But
definitely.
no, we can't just crap.
You
I
can't just get
forget
straight
Joel.
into
I
that.
forget Joel singers hate it when you ask them to sing.
Yeah, it
It's
was.
like saying, say something funny.
Yeah.
Joel, tell us a joke.
Where do you
Oh, mate, I've been on
start?
fire for the last 2 hours.
I'm so sorry.
I also did ask Joel that 2 years ago, so I'm looking forward to your joke.
Yeah, no, I'm putting it right at the very end of my contract.
Perfect. Just to hook him back in.
Yeah.
You just do it in negotiation days, like just a tight five. Like, we love him. Sign him
hilarious.
again.
He's
I'm
amazing.
so funny in meetings.
You really are.
What are you doing?
I'm normally so professional. I've thrown out your sheet.
You're part of the family.
You think
Here you
I've got a quiff and a sheet. There it is.
Queef and a
Sorry,
sheet.
queef
Are
and a
you doing
sheet.
any stage stuff?
Did you
at the
queef Latifah?
moment,
Did you
David?
queef on the sheet?
I'm going to be doing a George Michael show in Melbourne. I think I'm allowed to say. Well, it's not quite announced yet, but there's a re-upping of a George Michael show in Melbourne, to be announced very shortly.
I'll be there.
I've just worked out what my perfect pop song is.
What is it?
Walk the Dinosaur by Queef Latifah.
Don't. That was a
That's what
Tin
it's
Lids
been.
version of that too. Don't you remember?
I
You
do.
guys, yeah, you
Of course
guys.
I
It's the
do.
cutest video clip. Go put it. It's on your YouTube. Go.
God, you're making all our listeners do homework today. Go do that.
much.
Go watch this.
It's your father here. Go onto the YouTubes.
Go into the YouTubes. You were here 2020 for the last time. This is ridiculous.
I
2020.
need some redemption.
What?
I think I lost last time.
You came in for Joel Jiven, I think, more recently.
Yeah.
But the 2021 for Quick Draw was pretty hectic. And you are going to play Ricky, I believe,
Yes,
today.
and I got pretty good odds at
I
winning
heard
it.
you've had a good year.
This game. I've had a good year.
Yeah.
I'm having an El Nino year. Apparently.
Oh, what year?
What am I having? El Nino.
You're having
You're
an El Nino.
or El
Dry.
Nino, La Nina or something.
Is that a long,
Yeah.
wet year?
No, I think apparently a really dry.
He's the dry one.
Dry
year.
spell.
Gosh, no, that's the worst.
You know,
dry,
it goes
blowy
away
one.
for a year and then comes back and he's like, hey, guys.
Then I'm
You're
wet
the
as.
you're the La Nina. You're the moist
I'm
wet
the
one.
wet one.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. She's just here. I have to say,
David.
I really love her.
I know, but see how the sun's going down now. We can be a bit like this.
Is that what this is?
You're
When the sun
today
goes
extra,
down.
like coffees and some banana breads, and everyone's like working. We're chilled now.
Yeah, this is it. This is how we roll.
Well, I think, someone said to me once about radio, it's like in the breakfast TV and breakfast radio, that you're driving toward the boss. And with drive time radio, you're driving away from the boss.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
I always think of that. I go, you know.
Yeah.
Except for Tifa.
Except now we're in the building of our bosses.
Oh, yeah, of course. Not
Anything
now.
what could possibly go wrong?
It's Thursday. They'll be out for lunch.
Yeah.
Let's throw to the Prime Minister of Australia with the rules for Quick Draw.
I'm Anthony Albanese, and these are the official
Professional.
Quick
I had no
Draw
idea.
rules. Tim will give a category and a letter.
Is this
the
the
first to
referendum?
yell out a correct answer gets a point. The first answer you yell out is locked in. Best out of 7 wins. Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
That's the best.
Constitutional right, I think, is what he should say.
Yeah, that's true.
You should
Definitely.
exercise your constitutional rights.
I also think
as
it sounds-
as a sovereign citizen
Of course.
of this nation. You can't be pulled over by the cops.
No way.
No
I
way,
like
man.
that.
They'll never get me alive.
They'll never
Can I
get me.
pay you a compliment, David?
Please do.
We only have one guest a week in this show, and you're really, like, sometimes they're really irritating to have here because it's like, what are you doing here? And you're just lovely.
Oh, I just like your guys' energy, and I like listen to you guys, and I've been sitting in the lobby of the just listening to you all talking and going, I need to match the energy today. What are you all feeling? You know? Because I like you all three of you so much separately
like you.
and together.
Oh, that's so
And also,
lovely. isn't it?
because I host a show, I know how crappy it can be when a guest comes in and they're just like,
Isn't it the worst when you have to talk to someone that gives you literally nothing?
Yeah, or
Like
they're just-
one-word answers, or they're really cool.
they're trying to be really cool, which I understand.
Your famous one was one of the Kardashians, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
pretended,
It was
who
Kylie.
pretended for it to freeze.
When
Pretended,
she,
yeah.
she blanked me, and that keeps going viral every
It
couple of
does.
months.
But that was
Go
Kourtney?
look it up. Go
Was
look
it
it up.
Courtney? Yeah, it was Courtney.
It was
yeah,
Kourtney.
It was Courtney.
That was brilliant.
free.
I love
But you know what the great thing, the backstory about that is, do I have time for a
Yeah,
second?
yeah,
The
go for it.
backstory about it is that she came on and it was the week that the Paris incident happened with Kanye and Kim. And so
Yeah.
we talked about that a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
And because she was spruiking a makeup brand or something,
Yeah.
Of
she
course.
kept the booking because, Kardashians do what Kardashians do.
Yeah, of course.
So she
She's
came
made
on and we were like, like, should we or shouldn't we ask? And I was like, stuff it. We're just going to ask her. So I asked her,
Yeah.
and the PR person ran into the studio. And that's what when she blanks me, she's looking at the PR person, and we're like, oh, God, this is awful. So Sonia's like punching me under the table. I'm like, what does one to ask? So we go to an ad break, and I was like, oh, well, that didn't work out as well as I thought. And in the ad break, she had an absolute... She went off at the PR girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stayed in the seat.
But yeah, you
came back
heard
on.
all of that.
Yeah, and she came back. No, we didn't. Our team was telling us,
Yeah.
our producers. She came back on air and then said, I'd like to answer the question now. And answered the question.
But that's also not.
And I like that.
Yeah.
Even though the blanking is the one that keeps going viral.
But did
very
they
funny.
ask you in the beginning to not ask about it?
course.
But I always find. Screw
you.
But I think that makes it worse. If
Yes.
you ask someone to not ask something, it just makes them want to ask it even more. And right at the end.
My
Yes.
theory, Ricky, is they will always answer the questions. The PR people want you to stay on brand. So as a PR person for, I don't know, L'Oreal or something, love L'Oreal. By the way, L'Oreal, try it for your
Oh,
head.
my God. they're incredible.
I just want to keep all the money here in the building. But
I'm more of a Garnier Fructus guy.
oh, are you? Garnier
yeah.
Fructus.
Can you smell me?
Oh
Smell
my
me.
God. It smells very queefy. So whoever they are the ones that whenever you sit down with, you should sit down with the people
Yes.
and the people that you're supposed to be interviewing, and they'll answer most questions.
Yeah, that's right.
And if they
Yeah.
don't, they'll say, nah.
Well, and if there is a hairy one, I think you should be able to answer it. You should
Yeah.
have an answer, something figured out that you can just spit out and then it's over.
Or a distraction to be like, oh, that's really funny, but did you know
Yeah.
Garnier Fructus
And you just start
is
talking.
my
Yeah.
favourite?
Oh, my gosh.
talk and
Yeah.
talk.
What she did was the equivalent of when you're on the phone to a telemarketer and pretending that you've run out of reception. You're like,
Oh, my gosh.
And then you just hung up on them. That's what she did to you.
Daily.
Let's do the practice question, then we'll come back play
Okay,
for
good.
real. Okay, this is it. Here we go. Name something that's boring, starting with S.
Sunday.
Sure.
Can I?
Sundays.
I'm not allowed to swear too much on the show, mate.
No.
Not too much.
Okay, cool.
We've already had a few this week, so.
How many can we have in an hour? That's what I want to know, Joel.
Oh, this is us.
Is this us?
Yes.
This is us.
Yeah.
Just the same.
Know those voices anywhere.
Ever a surprise. Yeah, but chilled. I love singing with you.
David Campbell's here. We're going to play Quick Draw for real when we come back.
Ricky Lee, Tim and and Joel's Quick Draw.
Yeah, we are here with Mr. David Campbell. Actually, just speaking of the Nova Player, which is one of our favourite apps.
Yeah.
When you're on the Nova Player, you can also jump into something else, couldn't you?
You could jump onto the Smooth Player app on the weekends and listen to me between 1 and 4 on Smooth. And you can do that right across the country if you want to put that in your ears. And also, we have Smooth Vintage now. So if you want to choose the music on Smooth Vintage, go onto the Smooth Player app. You can win tickets to Sir Paul McCartney or $2,000 in cash.
Oh, listen to what song they're playing on Smooth Vintage now.
Okay, go.
Let's have a listen here. Have a guess. Oh,
yes.
Diana Ross.
And the Supremes, baby.
I saw Diana Ross at Glastonbury. She did not move much. But
No?
Who cares? I want to see her move. She's a queen.
I was there to see her hair.
Oh, yeah.
Be there to see that
Yeah.
luscious hair.
Anyway, back to we are.
It is the Battle Royale.
Right.
Nova v Smooth.
Can I say I'm actually quite nervous now?
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
It just got real, didn't it?
Don't be.
I've got
never
your
had
back,
to compete
David.
with you before.
No.
Just next to you,
you know-
alongside you.
But you know what it's like? It's that performance, that adrenaline.
Yeah.
As soon as you get going, it's all good.
Okay, I'm not going to swear. How many swears you've had this
You're
hour?
going to win.
We're not allowed any
Thank
more
you,
this
Joel.
week.
This week, maybe.
I'm on
even.
your side.
Any this
You
week.
know, we've had 2 this year, and both from these 2 people. These 2 professionals.
Okay,
No.
And we'll give you a little FYI. The dumb button doesn't always work in every city. So,
Apologies
Play
for
carefully.
that.
'cause when I
earmuffs,
caution.
kids, earmuffs.
when I dump, I want to make sure it's dumped.
Definitely. That's what
Always.
the
I mean,
dump
that's,
button's
I'm
for.
vegan. At least 2 dump buttons a day.
But very regular.
Very on time,
Oh, my
baby.
goodness.
Regular dump.
Okay,
button.
here we go. Question number 1.
done.
Joel, you are scoring.
I am. Go, David.
Name a drink starting with F.
Fajita. No.
That's to Ricky Lee, who's Fanta.
Thanks so much.
Sometimes it.
So is this not just stream of
I was going
consciousness?
to try.
No.
I was
We
going to try
really
and
want
spin
a
that into a
theme.
drink for you.
All right, thanks.
As Anthony Albanese says,
Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
Do you think that it sounds like he says he will exercise his discretion, not his?
this is not the time to be.
Okay.
We can't have him do it a
PM.
third
Gonna air
time.
check.
Guys, stop being so political. Not everything's about politics.
I know, guys. Come on. Okay, head in the game. Question number 2. Name a flower starting with D.
Dandelion. What did you say?
Oh, Ricky.
Daisy. Oh, she got there.
So quick.
Good answer, David.
I'm so excited. It's just about a boom.
She's really good at this, isn't she?
She
Oh,
is.
look what I just got. Look what I just got.
What'd you
And
get?
so we were wondering, how is everyone going and how's Kim doing?
Oh,
What?
God.
What?
I'm being triggered.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Kourtney Kardashian.
I'm sorry, is there someone talking to you?
Yes, sorry.
Sorry about that. So I just was wondering
They
how
just
everyone's
came
doing.
in.
Just say she's good. Say she's
Say it,
good.
please. I'm freaking
Say
out
it.
all over again.
Hello, Kourtney, have we lost you?
Your face during this is great, too.
Professional.
I love the silence as well.
You've got to sit in the silence. It's amazing.
That takes-
It's not like radio.
All right, it looks like Courtney doesn't really
saving
want
my
to
bum.
go there with that question.
Look, that's why she's got the gold.
Oh, she is
Goodness.
brilliant.
By the way, that played at her birthday party. The Kardashians put that in a clip as a best of. And so
Really?
it was like on this big screen, and that was one of the things that played.
Oh my gosh.
I keep tagging Sonia on these things all the time. Like, we did it again. Greatest hits of us. One.
Question number
Brilliant.
3.
Oh, God. Yep.
Name something you'd find in the lounge room starting with R.
Recliner.
Yes, David.
Yeah!
He's on the
back,
board.
baby.
2-1.
That Kardashian energy.
Celebrating early. Here we
Okay,
go.
sure.
No, yeah.
Name a car brand starting with H.
Honda.
Ooh, that's a line ball,
Ooh,
isn't it?
we're going to have to go to. We're
I
gonna
know
have to
Dan's at home. Let's
really
let's see if the replay works. Because the replay's from home. We even had this discussion today. I said, don't worry, I won't go to the replay. I'll just make a call. And that was too
What
close
did
to
you
call.
say? I said Honda.
I said Hyundai, and I said it weirdly.
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Okay, here we go. We got it here. I think we got it.
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
I'll go again.
Oh, wow.
Hyundai.
Oh, Hyundai was in
Ricky
there.
started first, but
Yeah.
David completed first.
But-
You know what? I've had that issue with women a lot.
I think we do have to give it to Ricky because you were in there
Yeah.
Come on.
first. Which means...
David, I need to let you know. You need to get this next question correct to stay in the game. Otherwise, Ricky Lee has taken
Skin's crawling. I'm so excited.
She's really good at this, Joel. She's freaking me
I
out.
know, she's really good at it.
And I'm glad
Guys,
we
I'm
got-
50 years old. Anyway,
Are you 50? God, you're
Yeah, it was
good.
your birthday recently.
it
Happy
was, yeah.
birthday.
Thank you so much. I've had so much work.
Yeah, Leo says... and as soon as you turn 50, all your sleeves fall off your jackets.
Exactly. That's the only way to live. And I listen to a lot more Coldplay.
Oh, you can go to Perth with Ricky?
Yes.
Oh, I wish.
Coldplay so
I love
much.
them so much. I
So
took Michael
much.
Gudinski to see Coldplay because we're the late great Michael Gudinski. We were in Melbourne. I was having dinner at his house, and they just released that first album, and I was doing Shout, and he's like, "Come over and have dinner."
That
And I
first
loved
album's
him. And I
amazing.
loved hanging out with him and Sue. And he's like, "Oh, we should go to this band tonight, but there's some song called Blue or Red, but I want to stay here with you." I'm like, "You mean Yellow? We're going!" And we went and saw it.
And on that album, there's a song called Everything's Not Lost. Oh my God, one of the best songs ever.
Ego, the Michael Gudinski doco, is out
Isn't it
today.
amazing?
It's out today.
It's amazing.
So
Go
good.
see it.
It is really good. Better than the Wham one. If you're tossing up tonight, do I
it.
look
The
at the
Wham
Wham one with photos and voiceovers, or one with real people and real energy and real passion?
It is
Go
a better,
Ego.
It is a better documentary.
And then you can listen to Red afterwards by Coldplay. This is for
One of
the
the
win,
greats.
Ricky, to stay in the game, David.
Come on, David.
And it's a music question. You're going to love this.
Oh,
Name a musician starting with M.
Michael Jackson.
I just said Martin.
Ricky Lee.
Ricky, I think you've done it.
Oh, no.
It's Martin.
Martin. I mean, I'm sure there's a Martin singer somewhere.
He's in Coldplay.
Oh, Chris.
He plays the
Martin,
Martin
aka
Chris.
Martin.
I went like if he was going through customs. Martin Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't 6 o'clock on the dot, I would have let that slide. Lovely to see you as always.
Love you guys so
good to
much.
see
Take
you.
it easy.
Thank you for coming.